Hi y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. Well, on today's trip, I am doing some catfishing on an exotic island paradise. Not really. I am on an island, but it is far from paradise. There's not a nice beach, there's no hot women, and quite honestly, it stinks like bird crap. But nevertheless, I got my kayak pulled up here on it. I got my baits cast out. I got pieces of skipjack right out here in front of me. One of them rods is getting hit right now as I'm doing the intro. All them rods is wiggling. I think it's this one. We may be about to get a fish right here during the daggone intro. Something's pecking at it. But I was trying to say the water out here, real shallow. This is a shallower section of the river. Water level is way down today. And so my baits, even casting out as far as I did, is probably 6-8 feet deep at the most. But I wanted to check out this spot today. It's a beautiful day. I got plenty of bait, so I just like, you know, I want to come out here, pop a chair here on this island, have the place to myself, just me, some birds, and the stench of bird crap up here all behind me. So come with me today, y'all. At least you all can enjoy the fishing without the smell. I unfortunately get the full experience of this, but hopefully it's going to pay off with some catfish. I'll stand up here, y'all. The second rod, getting a little action on there. That's a big head on that bait. I got skipjack, all 4 rods. I got 2 head baits in the middle, and the outside have chunks. My heads are big, so it's going to take a quality fish to get the bait and the hook. There's weight on there though. I'm gonna just crank down a little bit. Oh my gosh, he's on there. He's on there, man. I'm snagged, what I am. Oh, I'm snagged. Are you kidding me? First fish and I'm snagged. I don't know if he's still on. Man, I'm right in something out there. Oh, there's the fish. The fish is on, but I'm in something. Oh man, let me see if I can walk down this way. Let me just walk down here and see if I can pull it free. The fish is on for sure. I couldn't feel him. I must be in a tree or something out there. Boy, the things we go through to catch a fish here, y'all. Yeah, there's the fish. He's still on right there. I'm making some progress. I may be pulling him and the whole branch and everything in. I'm just gonna keep backing up on this island. Fortunately, the water's down. Yeah, it is. I think that's a flathead. I think I'm pulling him and a brush pile and everything in. Nah, he just come out of it. Whatever it was, he's out now. Yeah, thankfully the water's down right now. This island's a lot bigger than what it is at normal pool. I was able to walk down far enough to hit him from a different angle and pull him free. Yeah, I think that's a flathead. First fish flatty, man. How about that? I was hoping there'd be some action up here. We're getting started early today. Come on up here, Flatty. I've worked hard for you. We had to get a little lucky to get you. That ain't a bad flathead either, man. This section of the river, I said this in a recent video, this section of the river normally does me pretty good about a month from now. But everything seems to be happening a little early this year, and so I wanted to come check it out, and I got some fish recently downriver from here. They were small. This one here, man, let me get him up here a little more. I can't see where that hook is at going through the bottom lip there. Come on up here, Flatty. Look at that, guys, man. That's a nice flathead right there. Nice flathead. Come here, Flatty, let's get that hook at you. Oh, got our head bait back again. You can see what he eat there. That's a pretty good skipjack head. Let's get you over here, Flathead. Let's give you some front camera time. All right, y'all. Flathead, you're welcome. I've turned you here toward the sun so people can see all your colors. That's a nice flathead, man. He's on there too. He's wound up. Nice flathead. Fish number one, man. We're off to a great start right here. Got totally lucky with him. Totally lucky to get him out of whatever that is. Probably a tree or something that just sank out there. Man, that's nice. Awesome, man. All right, let's let him go and get that bait back out. I'm gonna have to walk out here a good ways. You can see how shallow this is. I mean, it's real shallow here. Go on, Flatty. You go on before I change my mind and try to reel you in again. Hey, look at him on that mud bottom, man. You talk about an ambush predator. He is completely camouflaged on that mud bottom. Whoo! Fist pump worthy fish to start the day. Fish number one. I've had lines in probably 20 minutes or so now. It's been a short amount of time. But you saw that rod tip. It was just kind of wavering a little bit, and I thought, you know, it could be a small fish or something, just kind of pecking at the bait. And man, that was awesome. Totally lucky though. I'm not lucky with how bad it stinks here, but I got lucky getting that fish out of whatever he was in. Y'all, I'm about to go down there and cast out my other bait, but this rod right here is kind of doing, it was kind of doing the same thing as the flathead. Just had a little weight there on the rod tip. And flatheads, oftentimes the way they bite, they'll sit there and kind of mouth that bait. And you'll just feel, if you're in a kayak or boat, you'll feel a little weight on your line. If you're on the bank like I am today, you'll see just a little movement. And so it's oftentimes hard to tell if it's a flathead or just a real small dink-sized fish that's got it. There's something here. We're gonna crank down. Yeah, we're hooked up here too. That's another one, before I can even get that other bait out. This one was thrown out more this direction, so we shouldn't be in whatever's over here. Now this other line, who knows? When I cast these baits back out, I'm gonna throw them more, both of them more this direction. I don't want to be snagged today no more than we have to. That's the real frustrating part when you bank fishing. I love just kicking back on a shoreline, casting baits out. That part's great, but the snags, that leaves a lot to be desired. Here comes some of them geese that crapped all over this island. This is just a small one here. You saw though, I mean, the flathead bite, really nice flathead, and this dink blue, same type of bite. All right, blue kitty. This one here didn't leave us the bait on, so he ain't getting no more camera time than what he's already got. You get on out of here. You go tell your bigger friends I'm looking for them, not you. Not your smaller cousins and kinfolk. Hey, 2 bites though, 2 fish pretty quick into the trip. I'll take it, man. Let's get rebaited and get them back out. So I'm walking out here a little bit to try to cast this bait out deep as I can get it out there. It's still going to be just maybe 6 or 8 feet deep total out there. Just real shallow, but I'm hoping bright sunny day. It's a warm day, dark bottom. I'm hoping it's going to draw some fish up. We'll see if it works out or not. My rod here, this is my signature series Kayak Catfish rod with the bank extension on. Gives you like a surf rod like handle for getting more leverage, tossing baits out there farther. So I'm walking way on out down here to cast this one. I got a skipjack chunk. I've cut the gut pocket out because it was a large skipjack. You can see how thick the meat is. That's on a Carolina rig, 10-aught size circle hook, short 80-pound leader up to a 4-ounce egg sinker. We'll just sling this out. Kind of go that direction, and now everything's kind of just fan casted out. Some distance between my lines, covering a little water here. We'll stick this back in the rod holder and be ready for the next one. This first rod over here is getting some action on it, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe he's hooked up. Yeah, he's got it. That was a solid hookup. had some ding taps, y'all. I've been sitting here, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour probably, since the Flathead and that little dink blue, and I've been just having musical rods, just small fish, just pecking and chewing and stuff. But this is the first solid hookup since then, and I don't think he's going to end up being very big. He's definitely hooked. Well, that one right there, like I said, musical rods, y'all. They just getting tapped. Probably by fish this size right here and smaller. This thing's tiny. Tiny fish. I was hoping for better quality than this. That first Flathead gave me some hope. This one right here is trying to take that hope and squash it like a bug. Listen, fish, you gotta tell your grandpappy, come bite my line. You want me coming back here again, fish? Oh. He says he don't care if I come back here again. Get on out of here then. You know, fish, take your mud bath right there. That bait, man, it's chewed up. I'll switch that out, put on a fresh piece. We'll cast it back out, and hopefully them little guys right there will leave me the heck alone, so them baits will be in good shape when a good quality fish comes along. All these geese over here, they protesting me fishing on this island. Well, of course, now I turn the camera on, they're gonna shut the heck up. But when I got out here today, there was enough birds on this island for an Alfred Hitchcock movie. You can probably see all them nests up in the trees and stuff. I don't know what kind of birds them are, but they was up in the trees, and then I had geese all up in here. I guess they got their nests up there or whatever. So I pull the kayak up, and of course all the birds fly off. Well, the geese, they've been circling around, just swimming around this dang island, honking at me, protesting. Of course, I turned the camera on, they shut the heck up. They don't want to incriminate themselves on video. Very smart. They're a dumb bird, but they're very smart not to incriminate themselves. So they're annoying the heck out of me. I'm going to give this spot a little bit more time, though. I'm going to listen to them, even though they ain't going right now. I'm going to listen to them a little while longer and see if I can get me some more fish. If I do, then I'll suck it up and deal with them. If not, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go hit a different spot and see if I can get on a better bite there. I was hoping it would kind of be fast and furious out here. And it started out, I thought maybe it would be with that Flathead and other small blue biting pretty quickly into the trip, but it's fizzled out since then. So we may go hit another spot here shortly. Y'all, right here, I'm getting moved. I was just cast my other line out here. Second spot, and my first rod that I cast out. Look at that. Let's crank down on him. Yeah, he's on there, man. We'll see, is it a Flathead or is it just a small fish? Unique bite. He feels okay right now. Let me walk down here and get away from other lines. Looks like he's kind of heading that way. This was on a chunk. I just got moved. I've set up on the deeper part of the channel here where I can cast out. Obviously up there where I was at on that island, aside from that Flathead, it just wasn't working out fishing super shallow. So I thought I'd get over here where I could get my lines in a little bit deeper water. I don't have my graph on this kayak, so I don't know the exact depth with our current water level, but it should be around 20 feet deep or so where my baits are at. I just got over here, got done casting out my last line, and I looked up and saw this rod tip acting funny. I wonder what this is. He feels okay. Come on over here, fish. I'm curious to see what you are. I switched out all my baits, got fresh baits on everything. The dinks over there on that island was just chewing me up. Come over here, fish. What are you, man? Still ain't got a good look at him. He's a feisty thing. Oh, that's a blue. That's a blue. He was just eating it funny down there. That ain't a bad one either. I think that's a fun sizer right there. Nice. Well, this is kind of how it started out with the first spot. I got bit right away. We'll see if it proves to have a few more fish over here on this one than the last one, though. Yeah, that's a nice fish right there, man. That's a fun sizer. Let me get him pulled up here on the bank. Nice fish. Boy, this thing is an ornery fish right here. I feel like he's flung either water or mud all up the side of my face. It wouldn't be bank fishing without getting all muddy, would it? And that camera's crooked. Y'all look at me, don't adjust your head. You are looking at me crooked right now. Amateur videographer here, folks. That's a nice fish though. That's a quality fun sizer. He's got mud all over him here. He's camouflaged. Some of them women out there fish, some of the old ladies, they used to pay money to get in a mud bath to help their skin or something. Your complexion's gonna be amazing, fish. Well, let's let him go. Again, I just got my, look right here. Look right here, y'all. Look right here. Look at that rod. Look at it going down now. Let me put this back in the chest. Get out of here, fish. I ain't got time to fool with you no more. We got to get over here and get this one. This one's going down too. Is he still on there? Yeah, he's still on there. He's coming at me. This was also on the chunk. I had my two head baits in the middle and my chunks on the outside. Man, that is a fast bite over here. This is kind of what I was hoping would happen out here on this trip today, was get on a hot bite, get on a bunch of fish, and it just didn't pan out over there on that island. But over here where I can get a little deeper water access, not that any part of this section of the river is very deep, but it's deeper, and just boom boom right here, two fish. That other blue, he done swam off. He said he wasn't sticking around waiting to get any more camera time. He said it wasn't worth his wait, wasn't worth his time. He said he didn't get any more Instagram followers from the little bit of camera time I give him. So this fish here a little bit smaller than the last one. Still, that's a larger dink, smaller fun size right there. I'll take it, man. Let's get him landed. We'll get two more baits out. Both of them flung the bait off, stingy things. That's awesome though. Well, there we go, folks. There's that one. Larger dink, smaller fun size, probably smaller fun size I'd call him. Fish, at least the camera's straight on there now. They can see you right side up. That other fish, he said he got the raw end of the deal, man. That other fish ain't happy about it. He's gonna leave me a bad review on Google. Get out of here. Go on, fish. Hey, y'all, that's pretty dang awesome right there. I don't want to get my hopes too high because, again, the same thing happened over there on that island. I got bit right away with the flathead blue and then just sat there getting dink tapped for the next 2 hours. So we'll cast some more baits out here though and see what happens. I'm gonna take another piece of this skipjack here. Again, them other fish both ate the chunks, and I had just taken, this is a thick skipjack. These are some bigger skips that I got. I just loaded up there yesterday, so I'm just taking a hunk of them and cutting the gut pocket out, so you still get a lot of the bloody portion of the meat, along the spinal cord and the muscle and all that, but cut out that old gut pocket to make it just a smidge smaller, diameter wise, to at least give the fun size fish a chance to get it in the mouth and get the hook and everything. So let's bait it up, man. What do I do with this other rod here? Whew, that's exciting, y'all. I'm ready. I'm happy to get bit. I've been ready to catch some fish since I got out here today. All right, back in business on that rod. There goes that one. Oh, look at that one, man. Look at that one pulling. Oh, he's gonna take some drag too, ain't he? All right, it's on the chunk again. Don't matter to me what cut they eat. I give them options out there. That's a nice takedown. It's a beautiful day, y'all. When you come out of winter and you start getting days like this where it's warm and sunny and most importantly no wind. This time of year we get a lot of high wind days. But it's awesome. I think I appreciate days like this so much more this time of year, just from being cooped up all winter and stuff, you know. But the day's just absolutely perfect. If we could replicate this day throughout the entire year, maybe throw in some bigger fish than I've gotten today, it'd be perfect. That's the way to live, man. Man, what an awesome takedown for such a small fish. Man, that's a surprise. I mean, he's not big at all, but that was a nice takedown. I don't even know what just happened here, y'all. That doesn't even make sense. He must have just hit it with everything he had. Oh, just a small dink. That was a nice takedown fish, but not nice enough for you to get front camera time. I'll at least walk out here ankle deep to release you, because I'm a kind-hearted humanitarian of a person. Y'all tell him what kind of person I am. Maybe you shouldn't, because I know what some of you would say. All right, well, let's get another bait. He spit the bait off, so let's put another chunk on and send it out. That's right, Rod. I think he's hooked up. He keeps. Yeah, he's on there. Come on over, fish. Been a little while. I just been kicked back over there playing some Candy Crush. That's kind of what I do while I wait on fish sometimes. I play Candy Crush until I run out of lives, and then I'll see if Jim Cornette's got anything on the YouTube for me to listen to old wrestling stories. That's kind of what I'm doing. I was hoping another fish to come along eventually. And sure enough, this fish says he's got me covered. I hope he ain't getting another line over there. He's sure trying. Get out of that thing. Ah, he did. Doggone his hide. Here, let's go. Let's go around this way. Watch me work some magic here. There we go. Well, this is another small, but at least he was kind enough to leave us the bait on. He's got better manners than some of his friends that we've reeled in today. Oh, that one's going down hard. Let's get this one going. Oh man, that one's a pulling, buddy. I'll bust my tail over here, trying to get over here. That's a nice fish right there. Oh man, that one's a pulling, buddy. That one's a pulling. This right here is more like it, man. Oh, man, the chunks, buddy. The heads out here ain't getting touched, but the chunks getting gobbled up. Again, it had been a while before that little dink there and this one, but I guess we've just got some more fish kind of working through. I'm gonna walk down here. There's a tree right here. I don't know how far out in the water it goes. We'll just go down here and bring him in on the other side of it. It's one good thing at this time of year with our water level down, you can access so many places that you just can't get to at full normal pool because of the trees being overgrown, or you know, just being in somebody's yard. I can bank fish pretty much anywhere out here this time of year. Oh man, I think it's a good fish. Pretty sure it's a blue. There he goes back this way. You can just see my line swimming. Oh, that's exciting, man. Seeing rods double over like that and drag peeling, if that don't get you going, you watching the wrong videos. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do for you here. Yeah, that's a blue out there. Is it? Yeah, that's a blue. I thought for a second I saw his head come up. I thought maybe that might be a striper. That was another possibility I thought we might get into today. Where I'm at, this is definitely a blue. He's fired up too. Let's just walk down here and get him. He's come up here in the shallows. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish right there. What do you think, Blue? You want to let's just walk the dog. Let's walk him over here to the kayak. We got him here on the tag on the leash, y'all. It's like walking a puppy. I got water on the lens too, doggone. I don't know how much of this you've been able to see. Come over here, fish. Look at him. He's just swimming right beside me here. Come on. Oh man. Here we go, y'all. That's a bruiser right there, buddy. What an awesome takedown. Awesome takedown. Strip and drag. Heck of a fight, man. Ate that chunk of skipjack. These fish, with the exception of that first flathead today, I think every other fish has come on the chunk. The heads have hardly been messed with other than just small fish just tapping at them. Nice, man. This is awesome. All right, let's let him go. Let's let you go right up there, buddy. Take off for me there. Tell these people to hit the like and subscribe before you go. He don't work for me. He ain't doing nothing. You can't get charity out of these fish. You got to come on paycheck. I ain't doing that. I'm too cheap for that. Man. Awesome, y'all. Freaking awesome, man. I was losing a little hope, you know, an hour or so into the trip when, you know, I'd got that flathead and just sitting there, just musical rods, just get eat up over there on that island. Man, I'm so glad I made the move. And, you know, I'm just come over here, like I said, this riverbank over here, totally accessible right now. Now, when our water level is up at normal pool, you can see where the water line normally there is. And so you can't access this overgrown trees and stuff. And if you get up there, that's somebody's yard, you know, property and whatnot. So this time of year, it's just unlimited bank access, and I'm out here taking advantage of it today and getting rewarded with some big fish. Let's get the chunks back out, man. I got to the rod out the water over there, couldn't even get rebaited on it. So we got the heads are still out, but obviously they don't give a crap about the heads, so we got to get the important baits out. Oh, right here, y'all. Right here. I can't get my... We got one on the head. We got one on the head taking off. We got one on the head right here. So much for the heads not getting eaten. We just got some active fish working through right now. Man, this one is making a run right down here, man. He is running down river. I see him out there. He's come up. I don't think that one's very big considering the size of the bait. I got one bait in the water right now, y'all. We gotta remedy this situation. Come on over here, fish. We gotta do something with you now. We gotta get some baits back out there in case you got some more bigger friends. He's clearly one. Come on, fish. Let's just bring you over that log right there. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, folks. I'm gonna make sure this one's hooked okay. I'm gonna stick him back in the rod holder. And I'm gonna cast out a couple more baits before I fool with unhooking him. We gotta get some more lines in water. All right, I got a couple more chunks here. Same deal as before. You know, these are the fat skipjacks. I've cut the gut pockets out. And I'm gonna get both of these cast back out, and then we will land that blue over there. What a flurry of activity. You know, again, just sitting here doing nothing, and then boom, all these rods start going down. This barge operator, he's come through at the right time to watch me cast this bait. Y'all having to wait to see this video. Barge man here, he's got the live show. Let's land this fish over here now. He's just sitting over here, just hanging out. He's just patiently waiting his time to get made famous on this video. What do you think, fish? You ready for your moment of fame? Oh, now he's going to show out. He's been over there saving energy. Now he's ready to act out, buddy. Well, here's this one right here. He's a smaller fun size. Got him that old skipjack head, buddy. He wanted one of them chunks, but he said he couldn't wait around for me to cast him out. He had to eat the head. Get out of here, fish. There you go, buddy. He's upset. He's laying upside down over here because I didn't have the camera pointing at him when I let him go. Some of these cats, they're as high maintenance as women, is what they are. Tag-on fish. That's fun, y'all. Let's see if we can do that again. I'm gonna get up here and take a look at this rod right here. It's got some shenanigans going on here. Yeah, I do have one on. I don't anymore. No, he is on there. He is on there. Oh, he's got me in something. What do you have to do that for? Okay, there he is, y'all. I had to walk down here and kind of work him around whatever he was in. He's coming now. Couldn't tell the way that rod was moving. I was like, am I just getting a little dink tap? Is it a flathead? Is he even on? And he was on all right. I'll show you something here, y'all. So I get asked all the time about why I'm always hating on channel cats, why I hate these things so bad. Well, here's a prime example. So we having a good day out here. We catching some nice blues, a flathead earlier, getting them mostly on that chunk bait. Well, this one over here has been chewed up and ruined by the pesky old channel cat. That's why I hate these things, because they just get down there and they chew your baits to pieces, and they just don't get very big here where I'm from. So I hate them. If I never caught another one of them again, it would be too dang soon. Even though, oh, look at him, he's coming back. He can't. Doggone him. Get on out of here, channel cat. You're lucky I even put you on this video. So that's my thoughts for the umpteenth time on these channel cats. Although I may possibly go fish a tournament up north later this summer where I'm going to need to catch some of those. We'll see if I end up going to that. That'll be the one exception. If I go to the tournament on Sandusky Bay in Ohio, I'm going to need to catch a bunch of them channel cats, so I'll be wanting them then. Well, folks, the sun has moved out and the clouds have rolled in. We got some rain supposed to come in this evening, and according to radar, it's about one county over right now. So I think I'm going to reel in these lines and get while the getting is good. I had an awesome day out here, though. Caught several fish, got the big blue, big flathead, so I had a lot of fun. I hope y'all did too. Thank you for watching.